So we're pretty flexible with the exact way we do it, but generally speaking, what we do is first we ask before the visit for you to send us as much information as you can about your Baghouse systems. So this might include a list of your systems that you have with the name, as well as showing the dust collector information. It's especially useful if we have things like the airflow, how many filters the Baghouse has, what kind of filters, and the filter specification. That list is very useful for us. Also, if there's a name of the Baghouse that's commonly used in the plant, that's used for us for later when we write the report out. So we usually ask for that in advance. And then we kind of do a pre-interview with our main contact or whoever's assigned to help us on the inspection to understand what are some of the problems the plant is facing. What are some of the things you'd like to get out of the inspection audit? And how is it that we can help you improve? Then we can get a good idea of what's the main concern. What is the plant worried about? For example, you might be worried about having just recently failed air permit test. Or perhaps you got a review from your insurance company about combustible dust hazards that need to be addressed. Or maybe you're looking for ways to improve efficiency and decrease downtime at the plant. Whatever these things may be, even if there's multiples at the same time, it helps us to know what exactly to focus on in the big picture when we come out. So once we have that information and we schedule the visit, we come out, and when we get there on site, what we do is usually have a quick meeting with our contact, go over again the main goals, ask what kind of main problems there are, and then we usually go on a walkthrough with our technical contact for the visit and begin to look at each system if possible. If there's too many for us to visit or some are unavailable, then we focus on the most important systems. But generally, we try to look at each Baghouse system while we're on site to make the most of the visit. We're going to be looking at how is it running, what kind of problems does it have. I'm usually asking questions about maintenance needs. Does it take up a lot of resources? Is it always breaking down? Are you having problems with compliance on this system? Does it hold back production or affect quality in any way? Things like that. Then when we get up to the unit, we're going to be looking at proper operation, listening for noises, checking anything that's out of the ordinary. We're going to be reviewing the differential pressure readings, making sure all the cleaning system is working and operating correctly. All of these kinds of things. We might also take a look at ductwork that's connected to it, fan operation, different sensors, controls, things like airlocks and the screw conveyors coming off of them. We'll do our best after we see everything to then kind of organize our thoughts a little bit, and then perhaps speak with some other personnel on site to get a bit of additional information. So a really common one perhaps is speaking with the environmental engineer afterwards, following up with some maintenance personnel to get more specific history on something that may have happened on a particular unit, or even going and looking at some of the spare parts that we have on hand at the site to make sure they're in good condition, right size, etc., things like that. Then after the visit's done, we will usually have a quick closeout meeting where we'll review with the main stakeholders and management a summary of our findings, as well as our recommendations, both short-term and long-term recommendations. And then in a few weeks, we'll compile all of that into a very concise, no-nonsense report. It'll have details, but it won't be full of verbiage, so it comes through. It's a very easy read, but also filled with very useful details about what's going on, what we found, what we know to be happening, and then what solutions there are. And if there's multiple solutions there are for improving a certain problem or situation.